Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is everybody in the building? Is everybody in the building? Let me know, baby. I'm trying to figure it out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's get it, baby. Now, listen. I hope the mic is working. It's green. I don't know if you can see this. This thing is telling me that it's working. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Supposedly it's working. Let's see. Let's see, baby. Discord family in the chat, baby. San Diego is in the building. You already know what time it is. It's Friday. It's time to get some money, baby. Let's get it. So let's go. I see. Woo, the mic is good. The mic is good. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. What's up, family? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's turn it up. Let's see. I see Jacksonville is in the building. You can hear me loud and clear, baby. Is Kitty sleeping? No, she's listening hard right now. Let's get it. Alabama's in the building. Tampa's in the building. Let me know where you from, baby. Let me know where you from. I see a lot of people was bent out of shape yesterday because AMC went all the way down to about $45. Keep in mind, we like these levels down here. Why? So you could buy it, family. Come on now. Punta Cana is in the building. If I said that incorrectly, come on now. Let's get it. You know, no disrespect. I appreciate you, baby. Let's see. I got Oman in the building. Texas is in the building. Tennessee is in the building. Woo, woo, Boston is in the building. I see you. Jacksonville, Philly, Utah. We here, baby. We here. Let's get a round of applause for the family. Yeah. Clap it up. It's Friday, but you made it through the week, baby. You made it through the week. Let's go. Let's go. I see Puerto Rico just stepped in the house. We got Phoenix in the building too. Portugal. I see you. Oh, San Diego. Let's go. Jersey, Kansas. We here. We here. New Zealand is in the building. Mexico is in the building. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot. Wales. I'm seeing a lot of people overseas, all kind of places. I see, yo, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. I love y'all. I just want y'all to know that. But without further ado, this is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, Ric Flair, baby, woo, you not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Now hit that like button and show your boy some love. Hit that notification bell to stay tuned. Let's get straight to the point. Subscribe to the channel. Now, the first banger on the list is the one, the only, AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. And at the time of this recording, family, AMC is currently $45.51. Let's get it. Now, remember, this is way up from 12 when we got in. Way up from the Battle of 3110. Some of my veterans here remember the Battle of 3110. I'm hearing that some of the family was even in this, as quiet as it's kept, before 2021. That's crazy. That's crazy. These are the prehistoric apes, family. Come on now. Oh, and I appreciate you for the love, baby. Appreciate you for the love. New Jersey in the building. Atlanta is in the building. Spanish Harlem in the building. Let's go. It's blood in the streets. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. You already know, when you can be a sheep, don't be a sheep. Decide to be a shark. You already know what time it is, especially if you believe in the play that you're in. So let's see really quickly before we do anything else. So far, Lucid is starting off strong. So Lucid, and I got some Fibonacci retracements. We might talk about that, but let me get out of this. So Lucid is currently $22. You want to see if it holds up at these levels. It's finding resistance in the $23 range, but we love to see this. We love to see it up here. Let's go. Discord fam, you already know. We sitting in that $20 call, banger. Love to see it. Love to see it. So it's just retracing a little bit, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that for now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Jamaica is in the building. I see you too, baby. Let's go. All right, so the SPY, let's see what the SPY is doing. Let's see if that SPY is still in that overall downtrend. So it was from 454, coming down. So it's coming back up a little bit. So it's going to bounce up a little bit. Let's see if we get a green day on the SPY today. But overall, it's still in that downtrend, but it's kind of starting to break out. Love to see it. Possible straight, what did you say? PLTR. Let me see. I lost your comment. Possible second straight good day for Palantir. That's what you say. Okay, yeah. Hey, man, look, Palantir is doing numbers. Eventually, it'll have to come back down some, but the floor is likely to be higher than it was before. So it's not likely to drop immediately back down to 35 or something like that. Okay, so let's go on out with Nio. Okay, Nio, $37. $37. Support is about 36.75. Nio was in a consistent downtrend since 41. Actually, before that. No, yeah. Since 41, I'll say. And what was this? On the 7th. Consistent downtrend. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Where we at? Stock market crash coming? I've been hearing that a lot. Young KG, he said, Victor Valley in the building. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Happy Friday, family. Happy Friday. You made it through the week. Okay, so now, let's check out what's going on. So let's go back to the big dog, the beast, the banger, AMC Entertainment. And let's see. So right now, AMC is currently down on the day about 1%. 1%. But it's finding some support right here where we are. Not a strong support, but some support at 45. We're finding some support here. Let's see if we can hold it. It got down to 41.10 so far in the pre-market. Okay, so now, let's go over a little bit. So when you came onto my video, you saw something that I would like to call a Fibonacci retracement. I took it off, but let's go back. So this thing right here. So can you see this? You can't see this. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. All right, cool. So let's move this down a little bit. So the Fibonacci retracement, right? So if you wanted to use this is another form of technical analysis. What I want you to really understand, and again, let me see some headphones in the comments, baby. I need to see some headphones in the comments. It's time to learn about a new form or a new part of technical analysis that you could add to your tool belt. I'm not going to overwhelm you today. I'm going to keep it crazy simple for you, but I just want you to understand. So here we go. I need to see some headphones in the comments. Headphones in the chat, baby. Where we at? Headphones in the chat. What are we going to talk about today? Fibonacci retracements. Here we go. So let's start it right now. Let me go back to Webull. So take a look at this. Whenever you see a strong uptrend and you want to get in on a slight dip, this is what Fibonacci retracement is for. So look, you see these support lines and resistance lines? That's exactly what Fibonacci retracements are, but they're automatic. You see what I'm saying? So what is a Fibonacci retracement? You may have seen it before, and it looks like this. It looks like this. So when you're in any given time frame, let's go to the hour chart. What do I mean by that? Every single one of these candles right now represents 30 minutes. So this is 30 minutes, this is 30 minutes, every single one of them. Let's go to the hour chart and see what Lucid was doing. So on the hour chart, so I clicked hour down here, every single one of these is representative of 1 hour. So I'm gonna click on the low. I clicked Fibonacci retracement up here. You can't see it. Let me scroll down again. All right, look. I clicked Fibonacci retracement right here. And then what am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna click it on the low. And then I'm gonna drag it up till it's the same height as the high, which is 23.20. So now you can see numbers over here. It might be hard for you to see a little bit, but again, I'm gonna try to teach you how to fish, baby. I'm gonna try my absolute best. School is in session, that's right. So this is the Fibonacci retracement. What did this thing do? Automatically, it just put all kind of different support levels in here for me. So every single one of these lines you could think of as a support level, right? So the 1853, that was the low. So then this has a 100% on it. Retracement means it's coming back to retrace a previous number. So what do I mean by that? When you go up to 23.20, it says 0%. Why? Because if the stock is up there, this is a high. It didn't retrace nothing, right? No percent has been retraced. So then when you come down right here, you'll see that 22.10, this is a 23.6% retracement. So this thing ran all the way up, from 18 all the way to 23, and then it retraced down 23%, 23.6. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is a support. So far, it's a support on the hour chart. But how can you identify when to get in? So like, for example, you know how a lot of people, they'll see a stock like running up, and then they want to chase it. Technically, if you really think about it, Fibonacci retracements is a tool that professional traders, or at least seasoned traders, use to kind of chase a longer trend. So the retracement won't work if you are in a reversal. But if you are just in a retracement, reversal means you think this thing is going to keep up and it's green, but then it really reversed and it's a whole new trend. But I'll show you how to identify that with this. So now notice we're retracing on the hour chart at the 23%. which is 22.10. We're showing some strength right here. Now, how do you know that you could basically get out of this because it's reversing? Usually, if it comes down past this 50% right here, which would be 20.86, if it came down here, and then broke under this one, maybe it'll find support at the 61% retracing. But that would be 20.31. But if it drops under that, family, it's very likely that you are in a reversal, not a retracement. A retracement means it's going up, it's going to pull back a little bit to retrace and then take off again, right? This is how the big dogs, or at least some of the seasoned investors, this is how they actually basically chase. This is how they chase, how you can get in on the low. So like, let's go back in time and see. Let's say that you were using, let's go to the SPY. This will be an easy one. This will be an easy one. SPY, SPY, total, or the Fortune 500 companies. Now look at this. Notice we are in a downtrend on the SPY. Huge downtrend. We're on the hour chart. Let's identify. So I'm going to get rid of some of these lines on the SPY. Let's do our Fibonacci retracement, but now we're going to do it in reverse, because Fibonacci retracement, it works in both ways. It works up and it works also down. So here we go. Fibonacci retracement, you click on the high to start, and then you go find a low in a specific time frame. So the lowest it's gotten is 443.22. 443.22. Boom. So now, currently right now, the retracement is just like it was before on Lucid, where it hit the 23.6 mark, right? So this is some kind of weak retracement. So we're not technically in a full reversal. A reversal means this downtrend is over. This downtrend is over, and we are now in basically a new trend. So, but notice, officially, even on the Fibonacci resistance levels now, we are not out of the SPY downtrend yet. Close. And look at this. This 50 point, the 50 would be 48.89. Look, notice that it retraced. So we're in a huge downtrend, and then it retraced up and got several times to the 50% mark, which is 48.89, right? It hit it here, resistance, 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 about 4 different confirmations, almost 5 different confirmations on the 50. So if we break past that, this will be our first indicator that we are officially in an indicator, not a certainty, an indicator. It'll be our first indicator that we are out and we are not retracing old things anymore. We're breaking into a new trend. What do I mean by a new trend? A trend is just those channels that I keep telling you about, like a tube, like this. Oh, I clicked the wrong line. The tubes that we write. So for example, if we want to know if we're in an uptrend, we'd be in an uptrend like this. So again, I'm just putting these anywhere because I just want you to understand what I'm talking about. Like an uptrend. So I'm going to make them thicker blue lines. Boom, right? So if we broke past this 448.89 to be specific, then this will be an identifier that we are heading back towards an uptrend. Now, another confirmation would be if we broke past 450, right? This would be our 61.8 on our Fibonacci. So then we would say, okay, yeah, it's way more likely now that we are in an official new trend. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Lucid in the building, Discord, let's go, baby. Let's go. But again, if you don't totally get this, again, in time, it'll make sense. I'm never going to overwhelm you. I'm going to introduce something to you, and then over time, you'll start to say, okay, I see what we're looking at. The same way that at first when I started doing this, and I was showing you how to identify like downtrends and uptrends and stuff like that, like creating your channels, like we're starting to build common language. So over time, we're just going to keep going, and then we're going to keep making it make sense, and then you'll be all set. All right, but for now, let's get it, baby. The market is open. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, and let's see where we are. So currently on the SPY is opening down. It's opening down. And we see that we have basically 444.76. So it's Friday. I might be willing to get into a SPY call. Discord family, I might be willing to get into a SPY call. If not for today, perhaps next week. Perhaps next week. Because this support right here, this thing, look, you see this? Running up. Where does it go to? Right to that Fibonacci 50% mark that we were talking about, right? It goes back up to that 48, came back down. Back up, got rejected at it again. back up, got rejected at it again. Now, we didn't really look for it on the Fibonacci retracements, but if we would have identified that trend earlier, we could have been riding this wave up and down between 443 and 448. So, especially in particular, my Discord family, you know you can make money on the way down on the stock. So if you identify that it's about to drop right back down, then you can make money on the way down, jump out, get in, get up, get out. You know how we do. Great morning. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Today is the 17th. Did I write my title wrong on this? If so, my bad. I meant to write 17 in the title. Let's get it. All right, so right now, yeah, SPY showing weakness on the day. It's opening up red, but let's see where we go. Nio is trying to do a little bit of a pop. Currently 37. I'd be willing to get a put on Nio right under 40. Right under 40. Short term. Very short term. Somebody said Lucid is on fire. Family, I'm almost afraid to look. I'm almost afraid to look. Let's give it a round of applause for Lucid one time. Yeah. Let's go. Yo, let's go. We love to see it. We in the $22 range. We love to see it. Let's go to the minute chart. Wake up, Lucid. Let's wake up, Lucid. Let's go, Lucid. We love to see it, baby. We love to see it. Let me fix this back up because it looks fine on yours, but it looks funny on mine. Let me re-stretch this out. Here we go. Yo, let's get it. All right, family. Look, Discord fan in particular, check out your Lucid call. Let's see what it changed into today. Let's see what we got. And remember, at these levels, Lucid is still a high-risk, high-reward play because they have yet to deliver a car, even with all of the good news coming out. They have yet to deliver a car. Hey, yo, family, we getting it. I'm up about 60% right now. So, yeah, again, I want you to understand this. You can. So I'm going to send it to the computer so everybody can see it. Currently, and again, Discord fam, we was in this one, we were sitting in this one for like what, 2 weeks? At this point, you don't have to. I will not force you. But I always tell you, if you made enough, you could cut out. If you made enough, you could cut out. Like, for example, if it starts to get hot and Lucid turns around on us one day, who knows? Because they decide to delay the deliveries or whatever. So far, boom, so good. So far, so good. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. I love to see it. We love to see it. So, again, at these levels, if 58 is enough for you, 58%, you can always get up out of this and then take your profits and go. However, I want you to understand, high risk, high reward. All Lucid has to do, and let me see, they come back down a little bit. All Lucid has to do is say, yo, boom, we delivering, baby, we delivering. And this thing has the likelihood that it could, bow, run up. Right? Like T-Bone, that's right. Get in. Get up. Get out. Let's go. Let's go. Again, though, even though it's downtrending slightly on the 1 minute chart, we still way up on the play. Let's get it. Okay, so now we don't gotta babysit Lucid. We're gonna see what Lucid does. It's up 4%. It gotta cool off a little bit. First, let's look at the volume. Volume on the day so far is 5 million. Yesterday it was 43 million. So at this rate, flying, baby, flying. Love it. Love to see it. You can't see the top of the screen? Hold up. I don't know why this keeps happening. But, all right, look, you should be able to see it now. So, here we go. Apple, here we go. Apple at 147. I got all these lines in here that I don't need anymore. So, let me get rid of some of them. I'll leave that one. That's a support line. This one right here is a support, and this is a further support. Okay. Now let's see. Where we at? BBIG. Let's take a look at what she's doing today. See if we could jump back in for another get in, get up, and get out. Let's see. Here we go. Family, we breaking over the resistance again. Let's go. All right, yeah. Let's try to see yesterday what line it had trouble breaking over. So 940. 940 will be a breakout zone. A resistance is going to be around 915. We're at a resistance right now, to be honest, at 880. However, another resistance is going to be at 913. And then for a real potential breakout, 940. 940. Are your put contracts equivalent to shares? So the cost of put will be based on the share price. So look, the cost of the put, when you think of a put or a call, it's just a contract. It's related. It's related to the underlying stock. So for example, if you got a put or a call on BBIG, it's related to this underlying BBIG. However, what's really important is the open interest. How many people in the volume? How many people are trading this? And how many people are trading this today? So when you look at the call options for today, family, there is 26,000 call options today for the 750 strike. 26,000 call options today for the 750 strike. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. When you look at the $9 strike, 20,000. 20,000 for the $9 strike. Now, again, in plays like this that you got 1 day or 2 days on in particular, you got to take a look at theta over here. This theta number is telling you how much money it's going to lose every single day. So look at this. This thing is going to expire basically worthless. As the day goes on, this is going to ramp up because it's Friday. This thing is going to expire literally worthless if it doesn't get over the break even. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. So now, and I don't mean officially get this right now. Let's go check out the chart. If you get in, when you get up, you get out. Oh, the SPY is coming down too. Let's go. Let's go. Where is she going? She should be going back. So yesterday's low was 444.02. If the SPY breaks down beyond that, and let me tell you something too, family. Again, I always gotta, I see like a foolish type of statement. And this isn't like foolish as in to judge you. This is more foolish as in you really just, actually, I won't even say foolish. No disrespect. I would say ignorant. Now, ignorant sounds like a harder word, right? But ignorant, if you think about what ignorance means, it means to not know, right? As if you're ignoring a fact. But why are you ignoring a fact? Because you literally just didn't know about the fact, right? So take a look at this. We jumped out of a SPY call, right? We jumped out of a SPY call like yesterday, 2 days ago, maybe, like around, I want to say maybe it was 2 or 3 days ago, around here, right? Like around 444, 445, right? And then it kept running and it kept running and it went back up to that Fibonacci 50% mark, right? And somebody somebody was like, yo, Kenan, I know you so mad that you got out of this one. You so mad that you got out of the SPY call. Look, it's going back to 450. It's going back to 455. And I'm like, look, you can never time the bottom. You just got to listen to the technicals. I got the wrong date in my title. My bad. Let me check. This is a live stream. So sometimes you're going to get that wrong. Let me go try to fix that for you right now, though. I won't keep it wrong. I got you. I got you right now. All right, look, reload, and it should be fixed. It should be fixed. But yeah, so then you get out. And when you're doing technical analysis, you want to basically get out, listen to the technicals. If you trading on technicals, just listen to them, take your emotions out of it, and just listen to them. Sometimes you're going to get out before, and you could have got a peak and got out at the peak, right? But you will lose more than you win if you start changing how you invest like that. So then we got out, and it went all the way up to 448. Came all the way back down. Now they didn't believe anymore. And then it goes back up. 448 again. Now they believe again. Come on now. And now it's back down. And now they don't believe again. But look, if you notice, down here in these 443 levels, what it's looking like is this is where you should start to believe. So yeah, I got it. I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Double check. Reload this video. You should see right now it says the 17th, which is funny because I did do it right. I did do it right when I made the video, but for whatever reason, it updated from basically the same as yesterday. Like I didn't even have this title. Let's get this money. Yeah. This ain't even supposed to be the title of the video. The title of the video was best stocks to buy. It is what it is. We all in the building. Let's get it. The family is here, baby. The family is here. But you know what? Shout out to the wrong date. Let's get it. All right, now. So we want to see this come right back down, 444. We want to see it come right back down to 443 and get into a potential bow runner. So let's see. Somebody said, look at Lucid again. Is she up or down? When we left her, she was going down. LCID. When we left her, she was going down a little bit. Oh, but she came back up, and now she just, all right, yep, Lucid's just playing around. But we got in the teens. We got in the teens in a call, so we still all way up on it. Let's get it. But let's look for another play. So now we got a little bounce off of the 444 like yesterday. A little bounce off of the 444. Now, if you get into a SPY call that is expiring today, family, that is expiring today, what I want you to understand, don't hold this, in my opinion, don't hold this until 3 o'clock, until 4 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? When you get in, you get up and you get out. Derek Norris, appreciate you for the love, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm hearing Palantir is still running. Is it in 29s yet? PLTR. What is this? PLTR. Yo, Palantir is really going nuts. Let's get it, Palantir. I'm telling you, Palantir is a long-term banger. In my opinion, this is a $40 stock long-term. However, I can see it coming down before that. All of this rush and run, crazy. It's been living with an RSI over 70 for like the last few days. What does that mean? The relative strength index, everybody is just flooding into this. Let's look at the volume. So we on a daily chart right now. I'm going to break out of all of these old resistance and support lines. Let's look at the volume today. So far, in the first, 13 minutes or so of the market being open, we're at 11.8 million. Yesterday, totally, 109 million. Day before that, 49 million. Day before that, 34 million. So family, what's normal for this is under 100 million. And yesterday it was 109. So the volume is crazy. And people are going to see this and FOMO in. It got to $45 flat. Not 45.01, not 45.02, flat. Look at that. When was this? February or January? Yeah, like January, around the time that GameStop and everything ran. Check out ChargePoint, CHPT. ChargePoint, she's running. We just picked up some shares of this yesterday on the Discord. So it's good to see it. But we in this one way long term. In my opinion, I can see ChargePoint living in like the $30 range. Not tomorrow, not the next day, but for a while. I can see it living in the $30 range. So if you're looking to load up on shares, in my honest opinion, getting in the 20s, the low 20s is solid. Getting in the teens on a play like this, excellent. Now this is going to bring us to our next lesson. So some of you know this, but some of you don't. So let's go to ChargePoint. Market share. So what is market share? Market share is basically how much of the industry are you in control of? You can think of it just like that. So the easiest way to think of it is if you're using a random charger on an electric vehicle, right? And it's a level 2 charger, right? Like your outlet in your house would be like similar to level 1, like a regular charger. Level 2 is like boom, amped up. And then level 3 is like a super charger, like a crazy charger, right? Level 2, just the normal, way better fast chargers, 70% chance that you're using one from ChargePoint, family. 70% chance. Now, if you're using just a charger in general, there's a 45% chance. If you're using any electric, like if you look at all of them together, this means there's a 45% chance that you're using a ChargePoint charger. Whether it be a fast charger, a supercharger, or whatever. Come on now. So somebody's saying Apple, right? So let's take a look at Apple. Okay, so Apple is coming down. Why is Apple coming down? Why is Apple coming down, family? You already know what I'm thinking. Why is Apple coming? Why is Apple falling? That's what I ask. Why is Apple falling? Take a look at Apple and you let me know. You already know what I'm thinking right now. If you rock with me for any You already know what I'm thinking. Why is Apple dropping right now? Come on now. Come on now. I'm just gonna send it straight. Here we go. Can I X out of this? Come on. Why? Here we go. Quick question, baby. Why is Apple falling? Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Why is Apple falling? Is it A, so you could buy it? Is it B, so you can sell low? I couldn't think of C. I couldn't think of D. So you could buy it. So you can buy it. That's why it's falling. Come on now, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Let's see how many 8-year-olds clicked. You could buy it. Now I'm playing. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. But yes, so you can buy it. All right, so that was a quick poll. So then, basically from what I'm seeing over here, 90%, so you could buy it. That's an A. That's an A grade, baby. 90%, so you could buy it. That's what time it is. We already know what time it is. Apple is a banger. What's going to happen is this. So whenever anybody asks me, Kenan, what stock should I get into? I don't believe in the stock market. I don't blah, 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 blah. They tell me all of this, right? I tell you, not financial advice. Just buy Apple. Buy Apple. If you want to tell somebody how to get into the stock market, this is what I would tell you to have them do. And again, don't give financial advice because you don't want nobody try to blah, 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 say you because they got paper hands and they sell low. One of the safest bets you could get somebody into, in my honest opinion, if you're trying to introduce somebody into the stock market who really is not going to be looking at it every day. VTI, Vanguard's Total Stock Market ETF, right? Consider investing in index funds and ETFs. Somebody said it, forget it. They check on this every month, every 2 months, every 3 months. This thing is just going to consistently go up when you zoom out long term. Up. That long uptrend. It's going to grow slowly. But this is the whole stock market they're investing into. If you think the whole stock market isn't going to go up, then this means you don't even believe in business, right? That doesn't make sense. So now, let's say you want to take it slightly more risk. You go to the Fortune 500 companies, just ever so slightly, like 0.5% more risk because it's fewer companies. The SPY will move faster than VTI because these are the big dogs, all of the big dogs in a basket, right? This is the SPY ETF. Got it. Take it even more risk. You reduce the amount of companies again. Apple. Put them in Apple. Tell them, look, sit down, shut up, load up. And a year later, let's go back a year. So what's today? The 17th? Let's go back a year and see what Apple was this time last year in September 2020. 135. Yep. Let's see. It peaked at 135, just about, in 2020. And now it got up to 157. And it's on a downtrend. So they just get in and just sit down, let it just bow, let it just hold. Just hold it, right? Come on now, it's that simple. It's that simple. But people, what they do is they say, no, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. So then what they go and do is they put their money in a bank account, right? And this is no disrespect. Because I had one of my bank accounts, I have a few bank accounts. Bank of America. What is their interest rate? Bank of America savings account interest rate. Let's see. What is their current? What is the saving account? Look at this. Minimum deposit says $100. Not 1%, 0.01%. 0.01%. Let's go to our good old friend, the calculator. So you got to put $100 in there, right? And then you multiply that, right? By not 1%, which would be this, right? They said literally 100 times less than that. That's crazy. That's crazy, family. You're getting like a penny on $100 of an investment. That's really crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yep, Lisa bought your first Apple stock in March, and what happens? What happens when you do something like that? You wish you had more. You end up wishing that you had more. So let's say that instead of doing that, you put into the stock market and got a 10% return. Boom, $10. That's way more. Way more. Okay, cool. So the SPY is dropping. You know why the SPY is dropping, baby. It's coming to pick us up so we could get into either buying some of it or get into a call. But remember, our long downtrend, I think I took it off. But we're still in this long downtrend. But it started to cool off in these ranges down here. It started to cool off in these ranges down here. But we're still in a long downtrend. So I can't wait to be able to be rich with y'all. Listen, keep working, baby. Keep investing into yourself. That's what's going to happen. Kenan, you think BBIG is going back up today? Sammy, let's take a look. Also, keep your eye on the SPY, family, because this is really giving you a chance to ride up like this. You see what I'm saying? It comes down to pick you up so you can ride the wave up, jump out. If you're doing calls, if you're doing calls. If you're doing calls. Somebody say you'll get $1 after a year. That's if it was 1%. You would get $1 on 100. This is not 1% on the Bank of America. It's let's go back. Let's go back and just look. This is not 1%. Right? This is 0.01%. That's 100 times less. Do you know that Chase gave you? Wow. Listen to this. And Sammy, I'm going to go back to that too. Don't forget. BBIG. I ain't going to forget you. BBIG. Watch this. Boomy just said this. Do you know Chase gave me basically 0.076 for having 60,000 in your checking account? Come on now. That's crazy. Came in Discord family in the building. And then somebody asked, and that's monthly. That's monthly. Come on now. All right, yeah. So let's go back up. SPY hit what? 443? 443? Discord fam, we in the 443s. Now, again, high risk, high reward. This one is showing us some weakness. Oh, yeah. Even with Lucid, with this little baby pullback that it's having, still, Discord fam, check how much you are up on your Lucid call. You should still, if you got in with me, be over the 50% mark. Still. But let's go back. Let's look at some SPY calls right now that we could potentially get in. If you're trying to get into the Discord with us, just know, I can help you to get in. Shout out to the mods that are in there right now, helping people to get in. I appreciate y'all. You better off staking USD coin. Let's get it. All right. So somebody said USAA Bank is the best. Bank of America says if you could pay. That's right. If it could pay you less, I would. So yeah, I'm looking for SPY calls right now, family. And again, you're not going to be able to get in on an absolute bottom. It's crazy. But you can, for example, let's say you caught it right here and you got into a call like right here. You could ride this up, right? You could ride this wave up. I do want you to understand though, down here at these levels, danger zone, danger. Why? Because if this thing falls between or under, let's call it 440. Let's zoom out even more. Yeah, look at this. If we fall under 443, like the 442, family, we on a downtrend, baby. Whoa, roller coaster. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Sammy, BBIG, I ain't forget. So do I think it's coming back? So right now, it's showing a lot of... Oh, yeah, it's Friday. The market makers and everybody else, we got into a call on this on Thursday, right? And we jumped out immediately on Thursday. But watch this. Shout out to K. Douglas. Appreciate you, family. So, let's get it. The short sellers, what they do on Fridays with plays like this in particular... And remember, there's not just one short seller sitting alone, right? There are many short sellers. But what they do is they say, all right, look, we in cahoots with the market makers, the people who are making the options and so on and so forth. So then what they try to do is say, look, all of these options running in the money, we can't have that. So let's try to make sure, since a lot of them are expiring today, so when you go to the options chain, you'll see that so many different options is expiring 17th September 2021, right? The 17th of September is today. Regardless of what the title of this video said in the beginning, today is the 17th. That means that, you know what, a lot of money is going to be transferred, and they don't want to transfer it from them to you. They rather somebody else pay you or nobody pay you at all. So they're gonna fight with this one today. But since there are more and more and more other short sellers, some of them might jump in like last minute and try to cover while the other ones is playing these games, because they're not on the same team either. There are many short sellers, and they're trying to get over on you, and they're trying to get over on each other. And in the business world, on Wall Street, family, there's no friends. This camaraderie that we have, this family that we've built, like, especially like people on YouTube, people in the Discord with me, like stuff like that, it's rare. It's rare because the business world, especially on Wall Street with these hedge funds, cutthroat. They don't have each other's backs. Like all of this, I'm holding for you stuff on the stock market, family, go back to 2020, not even 2020, 2000, right? Around there where the dot-com bubble was. And you say something like that, I'm holding for you, I got your back on the stock market. They're going to be like, what? They'll stab you in the back the moment they get the chance. If you go back to 2018, or no, 2008, go back to 2008, and then you'll see where the market crashed, right? Hold up, right back, where was it? 2008, I might got to go to the month chart. 2002, here we go, 2008, 2009. You talking about I'm holding for you over here? Nah. Wall Street, they would have said, nope. All right. And have you ever heard this saying? So there's a saying in poker. I don't remember it word for word. But it's similar to this. If you're playing poker, right? You're playing poker, and you don't realize who the sucker is, it's you. Isn't that crazy? If you're playing poker with everybody and you don't realize who on the table with you is a sucker, that means it's you. Isn't that so crazy? That's so crazy. And the reason I even bring this up is because on the stock market, before everybody was saying, yo, AMC, I'm an ape, I'm diamond handing, that's how they were getting down. And guess who was the sucker the whole time for infinity that the stock market was open? The retail investor. That's who they took as the sucker. They thought it was you. Come on now. So now let's keep it going. Somebody said the SPY is tanking. Yes, the SPY is tanking. Yes, and we're looking to see what can happen. Oh, family, look, it broke. It broke it. We're on a SPY right now. We're on an hour chart, and it looks like it broke into a new low. A new low. So on that downtrend, since the all-time high of 454.50, look at this. Whoa, it's on a new low. New low. So let's let this bottom out. We ain't just gonna jump into a call for no reason. We're gonna let it bottom out as much as we can and then look to get into a call. But again, like I was telling you the other day, when I was telling you before that somebody tried to say, man, Kenan, I know you so mad. And I'm like, don't ever address me with no foolishness. If you got a real point to make, talk to me, baby, talk to me. But if you talking like foolishness and gambling, that's not what I'm talking about here. When we jumped out of the SPY call and then it went up to like 448, and then look at it now. We had to say, look, we ain't riding the wave down no more. We ain't riding up down no more. We get divorced, right? We straight up said, look, just like we did with Pinterest. Let's go see what Pinterest is doing. Pinterest, look, we say, yo, Pinterest, this downtrend that you've been on for so long, come holler at us when you act better. We ain't riding this wave down no more. We'll jump back in when you get it together. Appreciate you, Boomy. Let's go. He said exactly why I appreciate you, fam. You keep it on point. I got you. SPY needs to hit 440, and I'm jumping in. Listen, family, I'm on the lookout with you. On the 19th, the SPY was about 425, so it had to cool off. So let's go back to another indicator. We talked about Fibonacci retracements, right? So let's see. If you were trying to day trade, right? So we're on the 30-minute chart right now. If you were trying to day trade, notice that you always going to get these, like on a longer reversal, you're always going to get a little bounce back. So like, let's say that you were looking for a call option, or I'm not a call, a put, trying to ride a put. And you see it coming down. And then you want to get in right here, right? And then it spikes up right here. This is called a retracement. This is a retracement. So it's coming down, down, down. It retraces up to give you a point to jump into a put, meaning you're betting that it's going down, right? And then this right now, we're getting another retracement. Let's talk about it. Right, facts on Pinterest. No news. We'll reinvest when we see them acting better. But this is another retracement. Could it be a reversal? Back up, straight back up to the 48? It could. It could be. But again, this is why you see. But first of all, I really want you to understand. It just broke under the low again. By a penny. By a penny. But it broke under the low. This is the lowest it's gotten in that downtrend that we've been on since the all-time high. Somebody said it even touched 42.69. So their chart might just be looking different. But it got low as it did. Bank of America credit card interest is up to 23 points. So basically 24%. That's crazy, family. Make sure you're paying your credit card debt. There's no need to be paying that tax. So I appreciate you, Kenan. You're such an integral part of me growing. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go. What's wrong with BBIG? Nothing. Nothing. It's playing exactly how it's supposed to. It's a swing trade. It's a swing trade. Now, eventually, you may believe in a company or like the company, but for now, you got to really understand that as a swing trade, you can't be in this one long. You got to get in, get up, and get out. You can always get back in and get up and get out. You already know what time it is. All right, cool. So there was something else I wanted to... Where were we? Oh, look at VTI. VTI is now down. So if the whole stock market is down, family, the total stock market. You know how when you go and check a company out, like, let's go. So let's say you look at any company, like, for example, I don't know, let's BNGO, institutional ownership. And let's look at CNN. Let's see what happens here. Let's see who owns BNGO. Vanguard, right? Vanguard and BlackRock. You're going to see them almost in basically every stock. Why? Because Vanguard has to load up on everything almost for this. They have multiple different ETFs, but they got to put some in this one. They got to put some in VTI. So Vanguard, when you see them like in everything, you might say, oh, the big dogs is loading up. But you got to see how hard are they going? Like, for example, Vanguard, they upped their position since last quarter on BNGO by 52%. They picked up almost 5 million shares. That's crazy. And this is like the second time straight they did that. So I'm seeing SDC. SDC. Let's check them out. Is this one of the daily runners? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I'm sure that you're wondering like, okay, what could you do with this? So we're in an uptrend. We're in a crazy uptrend. Crazy, absolute crazy beast monster uptrend. 21%. Let's see if it has any options. It does. If you got the 7.5 option, that strike, you are up 600% today. Crazy. That's nuts. Let's go back to the chart and let's see what's going on with it. So let's see where the resistance lines are in the past. Let's go back in the past and let's look. So nowhere to be found in the last few days. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, so we are at a key resistance right now. We are literally right here for a potential breakout. We are at a resistance of about 740. You see it? We got two confirmations. One is from July 20th, and the other one is from August 2nd. And now we're retesting it again. But you see this giant green candle? This is a lot. This is a lot of upward pressure. There's a whole lot of upward pressure. But if we break past this 740, the next resistance beyond that, let's zoom out even more because it's looking like 11 from the short term. But the next resistance beyond this, yeah, it's looking like 11. So from 740 to, oh no, here we go. Yeah, about 970. So if we break past this resistance, we could be headed up to 970. So thanks for being super cool. Appreciate you, baby. Shout out to you for the love. Somebody said, why you keep dodging SDC? I don't know what you're talking about. So, all right. Apple in the 146s again. Family, you know why he's down there. And look, SPY, it retraced, and then it, like we said, right? Just like we said with the retracements. Let's do it again. let's zoom out a little bit. And we talked about how with the Fibonacci retracement, and again, I'm going to just sprinkle this in. So then as time goes on, you can get more and more familiar. So we're in a downtrend. So when you're in a downtrend and you click the Fibonacci retracement, you start at the high. Generally, you don't want to do this on a 1-minute chart, right? That don't make sense here. But let's do it. We're going to bring it down. Actually, yeah, that really doesn't make sense at all. So let's just go back. There's no need to confuse you. Let's go straight to all the way up here. We're on the hour chart. Fibonacci retracement, the high is 454.50. The low is where we are right now. Let's see if I can zoom in and see it. Is at 440. Whoa, that's crazy low, family. We might touch 442 today. Okay. So now, the retracement again is at 50. We are finding resistance at the 23, which is 445 now. 445 is now a new resistance. We drop down here. We got 2 confirmations here. 1 and another one, 2. Man, that's crazy. So if you were trying to get into a put on the SPY, if this was a retracement and not a reversal means up. This downtrend that we're in is no longer available. It's an uptrend now. Now that means that, look at this. If it was a retracement, it just means it's just going back up to pick you up for your put option, and then you can ride the wave back down. Simple as that. I'm hearing that LCID is waking up again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We love to see it. We love to see it. Thoughts on UPST is running. Let's go. Let's go. No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Somebody said that it broke the resistance. It broke the resistance. What was it? SDC. Whoa, it did. It did. 740. It's 740.02. It broke it. Let's see if we could get some confirmation up there. What is confirmation? Confirmation means you want to see a few of these on a minute chart or on a 5-minute chart. You want to see it. Bow, bow, bow. You want to see it turn green. You want to see it turn green. So don't fall for this. Listen, let this one go up. I could very likely see it because it touched over. It might go up over here. You want to see if it's going to confirm and come down. Remember, is it reversing coming down or is it retracing? Retracing means it's just coming down to pick you up. Reverse means it's going down. For example, you find a big trend. Let's do it. You find an uptrend. You get your lines, right? You put it in your tube, aka your channel. Your channel this is your up channel right here. This is our ascending line of resistance. It comes up here and then it resists going higher. It comes back down a little bit, it resists. So you put this in your tube, you put this in your channel. If you at home following me on this, do what I'm doing here. We're in an uptrend. We identified an uptrend. We got this in our uptrending channel. We have identified also a previous resistance. We want to see what it does. We have an indicator saying that, you know what? It broke over the resistance a little. I'm going to make this a little bit thicker so it's easier for you to see. So we have our resistance. However, you want to ask yourself, is this a reversal, meaning it's going to come and drop and no longer be this uptrend and just come straight drop? Or is it a retracement? Is it a retracement? So then, if it's a retracement would be here. So let's look back in the past. Oh, look, we identified an uptrend. Oh, downtrend. Is this a downtrend or is it just retracing to come pick you up before continuing on the same trend? That's how you use this. That's how you use this. Okay, now let's go back to SPY. Let's see if it, okay, SPY is still showing crazy weakness, crazy weakness. And then let's go to Lucid. Lucid hit a new high for the day of 22.83 or 87. We love to see it. We love to see it. Palantir came back down a bit to cool off. It's going to find a lot of resistance to break into the 30s. Oh, yeah. Mark, shout out to Mark. Come on, family. Let's talk about it. That was crazy. That was crazy. You on point with that. So shout out to Unusual Whales for putting this on my radar. But that was absolutely crazy. Yo, family, follow me on Twitter. You should see it right under the screen. Like at Kenan Grace. on Twitter. And I'm at Kenan Grace 1 on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. And if you want to get to see stuff going on in my life or whatever going on, follow me on Instagram too. But now, let me go back to this tweet. This got to be the most boneheaded thing I've seen in a long time. And this is no disrespect, but I guess it's with all disrespect. I don't have anybody in particular that I'm thinking who would be in a bonehead, but come on now. It make you want to get your notepad out and just bop, bop, bop. Stop playing with me, SEC. Let me check some out. All right, look. Unusual Wells posted this the other day. Shout out to my guy for just putting me on. I forgot about this. Take a look. Gary Gensler recently said on CNBC that the SEC, this is the government, this is the alphabet boys, this is the FBI, the CIA, the SEC of the stock market, family, the government. They're short-staffed. However, shout out to T-Bone. However, meanwhile, they also awarded the second largest payout ever to a whistleblower. So somebody is out here telling, you know what, this happened, and I hope that they made a lot of money on that. However, just know, 100 million, and now you, come on, it don't make sense. How you short-staffed, but you could give $100 million? It ain't adding up, family. It ain't adding up. Short-staffed. I'm hearing that Lucid is doing no. Yo, oh, let's go. Lucid, let's get it, baby. Let's get it, family. Yo, the who is it? The FOMO buyers is about to take us straight to the promised land. Let's go. Discord fam, I'm up 70% on this. Again, I want you to understand all of this happiness that you feel. They say, yes, bro, let's get it. Let's go. Discord fam, look. I'm up 70% now on the Lucid call. Hold up. And it's looking like this is only the beginning. Potentially. However, I really, really, really want you to understand, if this is enough, if you got just one contract and this is enough, and you made $220 on it just quick, easy, right? Because I really want you to understand, family. Notice this. This stock only went up. This is the power of investing into options on the stock market. It's higher risk, but it's higher reward too. This stock only went up from, where did we get into this? 18 or 19, right? We got in this call like 18 or 19 range. I want to even say 19 range. And it went what? From 19 to 22? If you don't understand how options work, you might say, oh, look, I made $3, right? And that's good. Don't ever sleep when you're making money, because a lot of people is wasting money. But when you make money with an option, it really magnifies it. It really magnifies it. I want you to understand that. SPY is tanking. Yes, it is. And we just said that. We were talking about how this isn't a retracement. It broke down under the most recent support. So if you following me and you really listening, you really got them headphones in the chat, I'm telling you, you're going to be able to see a lot of things that you weren't able to see before. So like this, how did we know that this little candle right here was a pump fake? How did we know this was a pump fake? AKA a retracement, right? To have or you could think of it kind of like a bull trap. You think it's going back up. We broke into a new low compared to yesterday. Yesterday's low was like 443.10. And then this one right here was 443.4 or 3. So then we already knew what time it was. So then look, we're in a downtrend. We're probably very likely to head to, I want to say 441, 440. But we in that crazy downtrend. Yep. My guy Jay, yep, headphones in the chat. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Oh, shout out to the beast. Shout out to the beast, the big dog. Boomy, appreciate you, baby. He said To all the real ones in the room, I suggest you get your pen and get your pad. He said this weekend, come on, we going through Kenan last 2 months of videos, really soak up all the game. Yo, that's love, baby. I appreciate you for this. You don't have to do it, but you choose to, and I appreciate you for the love. Just know it. I always knew I could rely on the family. I want y'all to really understand that. He said this is one thing to know a stock, but understanding the charts is a whole different game. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, you understand? If you, like, for real, I really want you to understand this. And this is no disrespect to people who are using their time not to learn. But I want you to understand that when you get on here with me on the live streams or my videos in the afternoon and you see what I'm looking for in the stock and what I'm looking for in the play, and you'll notice that, yo, I know a lot more on the stock market than I knew before. And let's see, somebody just said BNGO is running. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at her. Look at her. We were trying to get into a call for it yesterday. Yep, 73% on that Lucid call. 73%. Bank of America was pumping them up yesterday, just so you can know that. I want you to see this. No, 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Bank of America, LCID, they're pumping them. We love to see it. 3 days ago, they gave it a $30 price target. Before that, Morgan Stanley gave it a $12 price target. Why are these two numbers important? Yep, offense, defense, learn it. That's right. That's right. Why are these two numbers important? Morgan Stanley thinks that this is a lie. Morgan Stanley thinks this is a lie. Lucid Air gets an EPA range of 520 miles. Now, they think that what could a total package lie, right? Not just that the EPA range is a lie. They think this total package is a lie. They think this, that, you know what? Even if they got this miles, and it's official, this is from Barron's, right? Even if they got this range that beats Tesla, they're saying that they're not going to deliver it. That's the lie, according to what I'm seeing from Morgan Stanley. Where is that? Oh, over here. So they're telling us this. If they don't deliver like they said they were, we're going to $12 on this, right? We're going to $12 on this. But Bank of America saying, no, if they do deliver, we're going to 30. So these two are something to keep in mind. So if they don't deliver, we already know we might be able to pick this up at 12, where everybody going to be scrambling and trying to get out of here. If they delay and tell us at 12, then guess what we'll do this time, family? If this was the tank all the way down to $12, where is it? Lucid. Because they didn't deliver. Then at this point, we would now know, okay, it's time to get into a $15 call and then ride the wave back up after the fear, because eventually they should deliver. Eventually they should deliver. So, yo, shout out to us, yo, family. You think we're going to hit the home run today? On the Lucid call, Discord fam, you think we're going to hit the home run today? You don't have to hold for it. You could get out if you want. So I'm seeing ILUS. I'm seeing that this is a runner. Somebody said they up a lot on it. Let's go back to this one too. So watch. Remember how we were just talking about retracements? Look at this. We were talking about retracements. Was this a trend reversal or a retracement? Technically, it's kind of looking like a trend reversal because this short-term trend is out of it. But remember, the Fibonacci retracements, it doesn't really make a lot of sense in the short time frames. You need to jump out and go to a higher time frame. But this is a volume momentum play. Look at the SPY. Look at the SPY. She's still in the 442s. Now this one is what looks like a retracement. So if you're trying to get into a put, you let it come back down, up a little bit, and then bam. He said, Kenan riding away. Oh, yeah, let's get it. Is AMC going to tank? AMC. They generally do try to tank it to just drive all of the call options that are in the money, to drive them out of the money. Let's take a look at AMC, and let's go to the charts like we always do. And let's go to specifically Stonko Tracker. So currently, there are 73,000 calls expected to expire in the money right now if the stock doesn't move. If it goes to 50, which we'll see what happens. Do I think it's likely today? We would kind of need a lot of buying for it to happen out of nowhere. Other than that, it won't happen. Now, 3.8 million shares available to borrow. This means the short sellers are either waiting to load up on these. Come on now, let's see. Let's see. But let's go down to the volume. The volume is crazy low on AMC. 10 million in the first 30 minutes. This is usually the most active time of trading, period. Right? So then if we keep getting 5 millions and 2 millions and 1 millions, we need a big jump and spike in volume. Big spike in volume. But I'm seeing that they said Lucid broke up, it went up again. Yo, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. We love to see it. Discord fam. Yo. Oh my goodness. Yo. Let's not babysit her. Let's let her do her thing. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Let's go. PLTR. PLTR. So it came back down a little bit. But remember, on Palantir, the floor is going to be higher than it was before, at least short term. And remember, don't bet long against Palantir if you bet against it, because long term, this is like a $40 stock, 45 maybe. Raymond said he skipped on Lucid. If you're trying to get the stock, wait for it to come down a little bit, potentially. You can get some skin in the game now, but potentially wait for it to come down a little bit and then load up. I'm seeing Disney. I keep hearing Disney is running like a beast, a monster, crazy. Yo, okay, so Disney is holding strength up here. Yo, family, let me tell you right now. Disney is about, as a company, we'll see the stop. Somebody said stop loss on Lucid. That make a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Listen to what you're hearing in the chat. Listen to what you're hearing. However, look at that, baby. So my your calls 2 days ago, if you came up on top, listen, it is what it is. At the gym, listening to Kenan, let's get this workout in, baby. Let's get this workout in. Somebody said I skipped on Lucid too. Look, let me tell you something. I need to get, what is it? Let me see if I got that button on my computer. Hold up, because there's all these buttons that you can make these sounds with. Let me see if I can find this one. I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, here we go. Who's that Pokemon? Listen, family. If you skipped out on Lucid, guess what? There's always going to be another play. You know why? Oh, no, that's not even the one I was thinking about. What is it? I don't know it. It's the Gotta Catch 'Em All. I don't even know how to find that one. Gotta Catch 'Em All. Let me see if I can see it. That button. Catch 'em all, catch 'em all. You can't catch 'em all. That's literally the long and short of it. You can't catch 'em all. Let me press this one, see what it is. I can't lie. This is from a Game Boy or something like that, it must be. But, long story short, family, this ain't Pokemon. You ain't gonna catch 'em all. I'm not gonna catch 'em all. But together, we're gonna catch a lot of them. That's how we doing this. That's how we rocking out. We never gonna catch them all. This ain't Pokemon, but together we gonna catch them out. Come on now. Come on now. Lucid carrying your portfolio today. I love to see this. I love to see it. I love to see it. So now, look, still dropping. It was just that retracement, like I was telling you. Come pick you up for your put. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. He said, these stars, I'm a kid again. He said, he said that's Pokemon color. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted to say, though. So with Disney, family, let's look at the Disney lineup. As a company, Disney got a crazy lineup. Disney movie lineup. Now, no disrespect. Everybody's talking about the pandemic this, pandemic that. Like, not Disney. Marvel. Because Marvel owns Disney. Black Widow came out. Shang-Chi came out. The Eternals is coming out. So now you might say, oh, who gonna go see that, right? Listen, if Shang-Chi has anything to tell you about it, people didn't know who that was and they wouldn't seen it. We know people going to see Spider-Man We know people going to see Spider-Man. So I want you to understand, there's so many good things about Disney as a stock. Oh yeah, and if you don't remember, Disney owns Star Wars. Disney owns Star Wars too. Now a lot of people with these last few trilogies that came out, like the last trilogy, I think, the with the Last Jedi and all of this, right? They wasn't feeling that as much as the previous originals. But if Disney could reinvigorate Star Wars like they did with the Mandalorian and with Baby Yoda, come on now. All they got to do is just say, okay, this is even kind of good. And then they got Disney, they got Star Wars, they got all of the classics, right? Believe it or not, Lion King, that new Lion King, you may not have even seen it. Family, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this movie grossed over $1 billion. Look at this. After $1.6 billion at the box office, highest grossing movies of all time, The Lion King. Come on now. Come on now. And this is the Lion King, if I'm not mistaken, Lion King, let's look at remake. Look at this. $1.1 billion and worldwide $1.6 billion. This is the Lion King. Yo. Lion King as a property, they made bank on this. Lion King as a property. And they just redid it and made money again on it, on the same thing. Come on now. Come on now. Disney is a banger, and they got a lot of good news coming. Again and again and again. So let's see. Let's see if Lucid cooled off at all. A little bit. It had to, family. It had to. Look at the RSI. The relative strength index got to 80. Anything over 70 is considered overbought. Lion King is a banger. And he said they own the Marvel Cruise Line. I didn't even know they had a Marvel Cruise Line. You learn something every day. My guy, he said this, LW, he said Lion King was trash. The new one, I hope you're talking about. I didn't see it. The new one, I hope you're talking about. But remember, people went and seen it. People went and seen it. It's the smartest man I know. Look, I got you, family. Come on now. And they said Matrix 4 is coming out. Oh, yeah, and all of these movies coming out, that's going to do numbers fundamentally. Family, you got to see this. I said this in a previous video, but you got to see this. They hating on AMC, but it's Friday, baby. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. It's Friday. I'm not having that hate on AMC. Every time you hear anything about AMC, AMC is a bad company. Blah, 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 blah. AMC this, AMC that. Family, let's go to the facts. Since they want to stick to the facts, let's also try to stick to the facts. If they want to talk about fundamentals, let's talk about fundamentals. Because they will never let you see this. And this is Robinhood. You can go look this up yourself. Family, look at this. The last 4 reported quarters on AMC were consecutively. What does consecutively mean? Shout out to the family is growing. What does consecutively mean? It means one after the other. Look, up. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. They went from down $6.20 all the way to being down about 21 cents. 21 cents. Family, come on now. Earnings per share. They was losing $6.20 per share relative to where we are now. And now they're all the way up close to up here. Family, they was crazy in the negative. And now, fundamentally, thanks to the AMC apes. Could I get some AMC apes in the chat? Come on now. Let's get it. Because of you and your support for AMC as a company, because of you and your support as AMC as a company, they are getting better fundamentally. This is still not a fundamental play. Fundamentally, AMC, when you buy it at 46, you say, okay, I wouldn't buy it here for fundamentally or fundamental levels. I wouldn't buy it here for 46. What you want to do is basically say, look, we playing this for a swing. We ride the wave all the way up on the swing. I see my apes in the chat. And then, guess what? Bow. We can load up when it comes back down to sanity after what we think is going to be the mother of all short squeezes, baby. Nothing's guaranteed, but you already know. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing the apes in the chat. Let's get it, baby. Fundamentally, because of you, the apes is becoming a better company. We love to see it. Baby. Come on now. Apes, I love it. Love. So now, Lucid coming down for a little bit of a cool off. Cool off. Let's see if we can find some support at 23. Let's see. Let's see. Run, run, run. Cool off. Pinterest, let us know when you get over the $60 mark. Apple, the beast, the big dog, the banger, still in the downtrend. Why? So we could buy it. You already know. You already know. We ain't here. They said the Matrix 4. Somebody said, I seen a monkey. Yo, believe it or not, you're going to learn something today, family. You may not have known. Shout out to whoever just said that in the comments. Monkey versus ape. You're going to see the difference so you can really know. A monkey and an ape, they're not the same. Generally speaking, monkeys have tails. Apes do not. That's literally like one of the differences. Monkeys have tails and apes do not. I'm sure there's an exception. I'm sure there's an exception to the rule. But when you look at a chimp, when you look at a gorilla, when you look at all these things, they're like monkeys and they got tails. Let's ask. Let's see if there's any apes. Do apes have tails? Nope. Almost all monkeys have tails. Apes do not. So there are exceptions to the rules. But monkeys are not apes. Almost all monkeys have tails. Apes do not have tails. So, let's try something out. Show me images of, oh, hold up. Let me go try something out. Come on now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me try something out. Let me try something out. See if this will work. I'm trying to find an image of a monkey. It's not really working. I looked up, show me images of a monkey. And it's trying to autocorrect me. Dr. Mark. Did you mean Ken Griffin? No, I said show me images of a monkey. I said, come on now. What do you mean showing results for did you? I asked for a monkey. Come on now with this. Come on now. Google playing with us today, family. Google playing with us today. Did you mean Ken Griffin? No. Come on now. Somebody said go check out. Somebody said, don't type monkey on live. Get something great. Come on down. Come on down. All right, let's check them out. Who is Ken Griffin? So okay, so you get let me fill you in. Ken Griffin. He's the person who founded Citadel. Who is Citadel? Officially, believe it or not, Citadel is not official. Who knows how many shorts exist, right? Shout out to my guy on Twitter. They sent this to me on Twitter. Somebody said Google got you. Look. So believe it or not, all right? So Ken Griffin, it says he was born in 68, American hedge fund manager, right? American hedge fund manager, Citadel LLC, and all of the underlying parts of Citadel too, right? Cool, we got that. So now let's see. Who are the top official short sellers of AMC? And they're third. Citadel is actually third officially. Remember, this does not account for any of the naked shorts. None of them. Let me make sure that you can see what I can see. Okay, yeah, you can see it. So institutional investors shorting AMC. These are the people betting against it, right? So look, Simplex is actually the top, and they upped their position by 44,434% to almost $1 billion. Come on now. And I can't even say this, but S International Group, they got almost as much as Simplex, and then Citadel is actually third in terms of short selling. So this is the rank of the short sellers on this play. This is the rank So then again, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Believe it or not, Bank of America is on the list, but they like, I want to say 7th or 8th. But they're on the list too of people who are heavily shorting this stock. Okay, now, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Charge point, it looks like it's coming back again. We want charge point in the teens. We've been waiting for a long time to get charge point in the teens. Good dividend stock, in my opinion. Old Realty Income. Let's check them out again because I still have them up, I think. Yeah, I do. Dividend Aristocrats. 2021's list, 65 of them. They've been giving dividends out for the last, these are the amount of years that they've grown their dividend. 3M, and some of these may have changed because this image was last updated, I want to say 3 months ago. So some of these may have changed. Like I think, what's the name will have to be taken off. AT&T will have to get taken off of the list. Even McDonald's, banger. IBM, great dividend stock. The thing about Old Realty though, family, is that they pay you monthly. He said, Kenan, that Lucid just printed for me. He said, you put me on with the, let's get it. Discord family, let's eat, baby. Love to see it. I love to see it. So let's check out the SPY. Appreciate you, Chastity. Let's get it. So again, Apple, 146. I can see Apple coming down to the 145, right? SPY, still breaking down. I don't know when, but I can see SPY coming down to the 141, 140 level. Who knows when, but I can see it happening soon. However, I can see it jumping up. In the meantime, I can see it jumping up. Okay, now, Gary Gensler, not for the retail investors. I hear you. I hear you on that. If you're saying that, I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying. Let's see. Lucid is finding support at the 23. But again, our call option, way before that. We totally crazy in the green. All right, Nio is breaking back down. Let's see. Disney is just holding strength up here. It's holding a high level. And let's see. What was another one y'all talking about today? SDC. So it broke the trend. And it's been on a downtrend. But notice, we identify. This is why I want you to understand the trends. So you can identify, is this a retracement? Like this? Like it's coming down a little bit, but it's staying in our uptrend? Or is it a trend reversal where it breaks out of the trend? So make sure when you're trading in particular, like especially trying to get into options and try to get an optimal price or something like that, that you're using your channels. It's so important to use your channels. Nathan, appreciate you, baby. Said, could you talk about the pros and cons of owning a stock versus a leap sometimes? So let's do it right now. So if you get into a leap, for example, all of us, everybody here, we know, call it a month, call it 6 months from now, we're going to see everybody got the new iPhone. Everybody going to be on the iPhone, FaceTiming each other, right? The iPhone 13. So many people are going to have it. And then, oh, no, I'm not getting the iPhone 13. They're going to go and they're going to get the iPhone 13 Pro or whatever comes out next, right? We know that you believe in Apple as a company or even Amazon, right? So think of a company that you use and believe in. Apple, Amazon, everybody's buying stuff online from Amazon. A lot of people got iPhones. You believe in these companies. So then you ask yourself, should I get into a leap, right? What does leaps stand for? Let's look it up. Leaps, options. Long-term equity anticipation security. Leaps are publicly traded options contracts with expiration dates longer than 1 year. So you get an option, a leap, right? If you're trying to get into the Discord, hit the link in the top comment, family. The family is growing. Let's get it. It's in the pinned comment. I'm going to help you get in when I get off of the live. But here we go. Now, let's say you want to get into an Apple contract. It's going to put you in control of 100 stocks that you didn't have, right? So you say, okay, the most recent expiration is today. Let's jump out to a year from now. So today is September. So let's even say we go to 2023, even further. You can get into a leaps. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Like right now, 150, it's going to cost you, the 150 contract it's going to cost you about under $2,000, right? Under $2,000. But you're going to be able to grow at what rate? Every single dollar that this one goes up, that Apple goes up in this time, you're going to get $54 for every single dollar that it goes up. However, it's a double-edged sword. So if it starts to go down, then you're going to start to lose at a very crazy rate too. But you give yourself a lot of time. This one is, and if you want to be even more safe, you get what's called a deep in the money leap. A deep in the money leap. So watch this. Let's go to our good old friend. And if you don't use this tool, you can start to use this tool. It's a great tool to at least give you an idea. It's the options calculator. Do I have that up? I don't. Options profit calculator. Look at this. You see this? Options profit calculator. It's going to show you a chart and you're going to be able to see. And again, I always teach you how to fish. You understand? I got your back. I really want you to understand. So take a look. We're going to go to a call. We're going to pick what stock. So the underlying stock, what is the symbol? The symbol is AAPL. We're going to get a price. It says that it's 147.05. So it's lagging a little bit. Actually, pardon me. Actually, the price of Apple is 146.90. It's 146.90. So let's update that. So we got our symbol, Apple, 146.90. This is the current price. Now, let's pick an option. We're looking to buy a call option. So there's calls on this side, and there's a chart. There's the bid, the mid, and the ask. We're going to look at the ask price because this is going to be the highest. Then the puts. We're not looking at the puts. These are mostly bets is going down. We're not looking to buy a put. We're looking to buy a long call, for example. The dates are on the top. We were looking for a January 2023 call. Got it. January 2023 call. It's going to cost us, let's look at it as if we say, you know what? We think Apple is going to go to 155 or 160 or so. So you hit the ask. Boom. $1,400 is going to cost you. Let's look at the chart. Let me zoom out of this a little bit so you can see the whole chart. This might be kind of hard for you to see. The green is all profit. So if you got this option today and it went up to, let's say Apple jumped to, where's the home run? Apple jumped to 175 today. You would be up 109%. If it did that, no, by October 2nd, actually. By October 2nd, you'd be up 109%. But over time, you're going to lose money. It's going to get lower and lower. So let's say that it stayed. You see these green, that's profit. The red, that's loss. And then the white in the middle, this is basically break even. Basically break even in the white in the middle. So in order to break even, you would need to be just about 168 by this time or by January 2023. Just then. Right? But if you get a deep in the money option, it'll be more flat. So watch this. Let's change our option and put it more in the money because this one's out of the money. We picked 160 as our strike, 160. Let's go with something lower for a strike. For example, the 120. And let's look at what it does to the chart. So we're going to pick the 120 strike. It's going to cost us way more. Okay, so now, in order to hit the home run now on this one, you would need Apple to go to 189 by October 2nd, or by expiration, you would need Apple to go to 196 by January 2023. January 2023, you hit the home run, right? So there's a lot of upside here versus just holding the stock. And since it's deep in the money, even if Apple was to fall, right? Let's call it was to stay the same. It was, or even fall to 140. You would only be down 44%. So it would be harder to go down 100% on an option if you buy it in the money. That's what I want you to understand. If you buy an option that's in the money, it makes it just ever so harder. The deeper in the money, the harder it is to go flat on it and just basically lose. You would need Apple to drop by 2023. You would need Apple to drop all the way to 119 in order to lose all of it. And do you think that's going to happen? Or do you think people are going to load up again and again and again on Apple and on these iPhones? Come on now. We know what time it is. So that's the answer to your question, big dog. Appreciate you for asking it. I love these teaching moments. But family, we out. I love y'all. If you're trying to get into the Discord, I'm going to help you when I get on over there. Discord family, I see you there. Randy, the family is growing. The Discord link is in the top comment. But if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, baby, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Now, I tell you this, because I tell you all the time, I love y'all. Take care. Discord family, I'll see you over there, baby.